Seniors, 4 worst vegetables you should never touch and 4 you must eat. Every single year, more than 1.7 million seniors are hospitalized for diet-related complications, according to CDC reports. There are more than 215 different vegetables grown around the world. But here's the surprising truth. For seniors over 60, not all of them are safe. In fact, scientists now know that just 4 vegetables can quietly damage your health, while 4 others can protect your body in ways medicine often can't. This isn't about dieting trends or superfood hype. It's about survival. And here's the scary part. Most seniors are eating these vegetables regularly, believing they're doing the right thing. Doctors rarely warn about them, diet books gloss over them, and food companies market them as fresh and natural. But the science is clear. Some vegetables are slow poisons for seniors. Others, meanwhile, are powerful shields, loaded with compounds that strengthen your muscles, protect your eyes, and keep your heart pumping strong. In this video, we'll count down the 4 worst vegetables you should never touch if you're over 60, and the 4 best vegetables you absolutely must eat. We'll go from the least harmful to the most shocking at number 2, where a vegetable you thought was safe is now linked to a deadly risk most people never see coming. All the scientific references are in the description below. Don't take my word for it, check them yourself. Before we dive in, here's a quick question. How old are you? And where in the world are you watching from? I go through the comments every night and respond to as many as I can. Your stories don't just matter to me, they shape what this channel covers next. Now, without any further ado, let's start with vegetable number 4 on the worst list, and why it may already be sabotaging your health. Number 4. Corn. Corn seems harmless. It's sweet, golden, and everywhere, from corn on the cob to soups to tortillas. But for seniors, corn is one of the most misleading healthy vegetables. The truth is, corn is a starch bomb. It quickly breaks down into glucose in your body, spiking blood sugar faster than many desserts. The glycemic index of corn is nearly 60, which means it acts more like white bread than a vegetable. As you age, insulin resistance creeps in. Your cells don't absorb sugar as efficiently. That leaves extra glucose in your blood, damaging arteries, and forcing your pancreas to work overtime. A 2019 study in diabetes care found that seniors with high-starch diets had a 34% greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who ate low-starch vegetables. For example, Nancy, 72, loved her evening bowl of buttered corn. Within a year, her doctor diagnosed her with prediabetes despite her eating vegetables every day. The danger doesn't stop with blood sugar. Corn is also calorie-dense and low in fiber compared to leafy greens. That means it fills you up quickly but doesn't nourish your muscles or bones. Over time, it contributes to belly fat, joint strain, and faster muscle decline, a condition known as sarcopenia. Seniors who eat corn daily are essentially feeding weakness instead of strength. The takeaway is simple. Corn isn't the vegetable ally you think it is. And while corn sabotages your blood sugar, the next vegetable on this list inflames your joints and hurts your circulation in ways most seniors never see coming. Number 3. White potatoes. White potatoes are one of the most common staples on a senior's plate, but they're also one of the most deceptive. Mashed, baked, or fried, potatoes are marketed as comfort food, yet they carry a heavy glycemic punch. The glycemic index of a baked white potato is over 80, higher than table sugar, which means eating them floods your bloodstream with glucose almost instantly. For seniors over 60, whose insulin sensitivity is already reduced, this rapid surge leads to dangerous blood sugar swings, increased belly fat storage, and faster progression toward type 2 diabetes. The science is undeniable. A large study published in Diabetologia followed over 200,000 adults and found that those who ate potatoes daily had a 33% higher risk of developing diabetes, especially when potatoes were fried or mashed with butter and cream. For older adults, that risk is magnified because their bodies clear sugar more slowly, leaving their arteries and kidneys under constant stress. Picture Helen, 70, who thought her nightly baked potato was a harmless side. Within months, she noticed sudden fatigue and swelling in her ankles. Her doctor later explained that her blood sugar spikes were contributing to both her weight gain and rising blood pressure. The hidden danger of potatoes is that they replace healthier vegetables. Seniors fill half their plate with starch and leave no room for leafy greens, missing out on fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants that protect against disease. Over time, that trade-off accelerates muscle loss, weakens immunity, and increases stroke risk. If corn spikes sugar gradually and white potatoes take the danger up a notch, striking directly at your blood vessels and pushing your risk for diabetes and heart disease to the edge. And the next vegetable, it's even more dangerous. Number 2. Onions. Onions are often praised as a heart-healthy vegetable, but for many seniors they can become a hidden enemy. The biggest issue is irritation. Onions are packed with sulfur compounds and fermentable carbs known as FODMAPs, which can trigger bloating, gas, and painful acid reflux. For a younger person, that may mean mild discomfort. For someone over 60, it can mean nightly heartburn, chest pressure, and disturbed sleep that weakens the heart and immune system over time. The science backs it up. A 2018 study in the Journal of Gastroenterology showed that older adults with reflux symptoms experienced a 56% increase in acid exposure after eating onions compared to meals without them. That prolonged acid exposure doesn't just cause discomfort. It can scar the esophagus, raise the risk of ulcers, and increase the likelihood of esophageal cancer in seniors. Consider Frank, 74, who loved onions on everything from sandwiches to soups. Within a year, his constant heartburn forced him onto multiple medications. His doctor explained that onions were one of the worst triggers for his reflux, setting off a cycle of pain and sleepless nights. Onions also thin the blood, which may sound good at first, but when combined with blood-thinning medications common in seniors, it raises the risk of bruising and dangerous bleeding. Add to that their tendency to spike blood sugar in some sensitive people, and onions quickly shift from friend to foe. If white potatoes quietly sabotage your blood vessels, onions inflame your gut and strain your esophagus in ways seniors often ignore until it's too late. And the final vegetable on this worst list is even more dangerous because it hides in your fridge under the illusion of being refreshing and harmless. Before we go on, if you're getting value from this video, go ahead and tap that like button, and make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss out on powerful health tips like these. Number 1. Cabbage. Cabbage might look like a classic healthy choice, but for seniors over 60, it can be one of the most dangerous vegetables when eaten the wrong way. The main issue is gas and bloating. Cabbage is packed with raffinose and sulfur compounds that ferment aggressively in the gut. For an older digestive system, where enzyme levels and stomach acid are already lower, that fermentation leads to severe bloating, abdominal cramps, and pressure on the chest. What feels like just gas can actually mimic heart attack symptoms and trigger dangerous spikes in blood pressure. The science is sobering. A 2019 review in the World Journal of Gastroenterology found that cruciferous vegetables like cabbage increased gastrointestinal discomfort by 45% in seniors with slower digestion compared to younger adults. That discomfort is more than annoying. It disrupts sleep, stresses the heart, and worsens acid reflux, all of which raise cardiovascular risk. Take Doris, 71, who began eating raw cabbage daily after hearing it was great for weight loss. Within weeks, she was doubled over with stomach pain and rushing to the ER, fearing something was wrong with her heart. Doctors traced it back to her new cabbage habit, which her body simply couldn't tolerate. There's also a thyroid risk. Excessive cabbage contains goitrogens, compounds that can interfere with thyroid hormone production. For seniors already on thyroid medication, this interference can lead to fatigue, weight gain, or dangerous arrhythmias if left unchecked. So while onions burn the gut and potatoes overload the blood, cabbage takes the crown as the most deceptive danger. It pretends to be healthy, but, in seniors, can sabotage digestion, thyroid balance, and even heart stability. We've uncovered the 4 worst vegetables that can quietly harm seniors over 60, foods that trigger reflux, spike blood sugar, inflame joints, or disrupt digestion. But avoiding danger is only half the battle. The real secret to staying strong, energetic, and independent as you age is choosing the right vegetables that actively protect your body. These are the foods that stabilize your blood sugar, strengthen your bones, boost your energy, and even fight off memory decline. So now let's flip the list from the worst to the best and reveal the 4 vegetables every senior should eat regularly. Number 4. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are one of the most powerful foods seniors can add to their diet. Unlike white potatoes, which spike blood sugar, sweet potatoes have a much lower glycemic index, meaning they release glucose slowly and keep your energy steady. They're rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A, a nutrient that protects your vision, strengthens your immune system, and even supports skin health. In fact, a 2018 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors with higher beta-carotene intake had a 26% lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness after 60. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes are packed with potassium, a mineral most seniors lack, yet desperately need. Potassium helps relax blood vessel walls, balance sodium, and reduce blood pressure. One medium sweet potato delivers about 440 milligrams of potassium, giving your heart a natural defense against hypertension and stroke. They also provide fiber that feeds healthy gut bacteria, improving digestion and lowering cholesterol. For example, Albert, 69, started swapping his nightly mashed white potatoes for baked sweet potatoes. Within 6 months, his doctor noticed his blood pressure had dropped and his cholesterol markers had improved, even though nothing else in his diet changed. What makes sweet potatoes so unique is that they nourish without overwhelming. The slow-digesting carbs stabilize your energy, the fiber keeps digestion smooth, and the antioxidants protect your brain and eyes from aging damage. It's a vegetable that works with your body rather than against it. If sweet potatoes help stabilize your blood sugar and protect your vision, the next vegetable goes one step further. It shields your bones and muscles, keeping your body strong long after 60. Number 3. Okra. Okra, often called ladies' fingers, is one of the most underrated superfoods for seniors. Inside its green pods is a sticky, gel-like fiber called mucilage. While that texture turns some people away, it's actually a secret weapon for health after 60. Mucilage slows down the absorption of sugar in the gut, flattening blood sugar spikes and protecting against diabetes. A 2011 study in the Journal of Pharmacy and Biological Sciences found that okra extract reduced blood glucose levels in test subjects by nearly 30% compared to controls. For seniors struggling with blood sugar swings, that's a natural lifeline. But okra's benefits go beyond sugar control. It's also loaded with vitamin K, which is essential for bone strength. Seniors are at higher risk of fractures due to thinning bones, yet vitamin K helps calcium bind properly in the skeleton, reducing that risk. Okra also provides magnesium and folate, 2 nutrients that support muscle contraction and protect the nervous system. Consider Irene, 72, who used to skip okra because she disliked the slimy texture. When her daughter encouraged her to add it into stews twice a week, she not only felt less bloated after meals, but her blood sugar readings at the doctor's office became more stable. Another hidden benefit is heart protection. The soluble fiber in okra binds to cholesterol in the gut, sweeping it out before it enters the bloodstream. That lowers LDL cholesterol and reduces the chance of artery blockages. A 2014 clinical trial published in Nutrition Journal showed that adding high-fiber vegetables like okra lowered total cholesterol by 12% in older adults over just 3 months. Okra is proof that texture isn't everything. Behind its unusual feel is a vegetable that stabilizes sugar, strengthens bones, and protects your heart. And while okra fights these invisible battles, the next vegetable on our list takes on aging at the cellular level. delivering antioxidants so powerful they can slow memory decline itself. Number 2. Watercress. Watercress is one of the most powerful yet overlooked vegetables a senior can eat. This small leafy green, often used as a garnish, is actually ranked as one of the world's most nutrient-dense foods. In fact, the CDC scored watercress a perfect 100 over 100 on its aggregate nutrient density index, higher than kale, spinach, or broccoli. That means bite for bite. No other vegetable delivers as many vitamins and minerals with so few calories. For seniors, the benefits are dramatic. Watercress is loaded with vitamin K, which is vital for keeping bones strong and preventing fractures after 60. It also contains high levels of vitamin C, an antioxidant that boosts collagen production to protect skin, joints, and blood vessels. Even more impressive, watercress is rich in nitrates, natural compounds that relax blood vessels and improve circulation. A 2015 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that nitrate-rich vegetables like watercress lowered blood pressure and improved oxygen efficiency in older adults during exercise. Take Harold, 70, who started adding a handful of fresh watercress to his sandwiches instead of lettuce. Within months, he noticed less stiffness in his knees and more stamina on his morning walks. Beyond bones and circulation, watercress also protects the brain. Its antioxidants neutralize free radicals that damage neurons, slowing the decline of memory and focus that often accelerates after 60. In fact, researchers from the University of Ulster found that daily watercress intake reduced DNA damage in blood cells by 17%, a marker linked to slower aging at the cellular level. The beauty of watercress is its simplicity. It's light, peppery, and can be eaten raw in salads, blended into soups, or layered into sandwiches. Just a handful a few times a week can dramatically boost nutrient intake for seniors, without adding extra calories or digestive stress. If watercress builds resilience from bones to brain, the number 1 vegetable on this list goes even further. It doesn't just protect your organs, it fuels your muscles and energy, helping seniors feel decades younger. Number 1. Radishes. Radishes may look small and simple, but for seniors over 60, they are one of the most powerful vegetables you can eat. Crisp, peppery, and refreshing, radishes are packed with compounds that directly support liver detoxification, kidney health, and circulation, all areas that tend to weaken with age. What makes radishes especially unique is their high concentration of glucosinolates, natural chemicals that help your body neutralize toxins and reduce cancer risk. A 2016 study in Nutrients found that seniors who consumed glucosinolate-rich vegetables like radishes had a 28% lower risk of developing certain cancers, including colon and stomach cancers. But radishes don't stop there. They are also rich in nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, lowers blood pressure, and improves oxygen delivery to muscles. For seniors, that means better circulation, less strain on the heart, and more stamina for daily activity. Take Evelyn, 68, who began snacking on sliced radishes with her lunch. Within months, she noticed her hands and feet weren't as cold, and her doctor even reduced her blood pressure medication dosage. Radishes are also kidney protectors. Their natural diuretic effect helps flush out excess fluid and reduce swelling in the ankles and legs, a common problem after 60. Plus, their vitamin C content boosts immunity and speeds tissue repair, making seniors less vulnerable to infections and slower healing. The beauty of radishes is their versatility. They can be eaten raw for maximum crunch, sliced into salads, roasted for a milder flavor, or even blended into juices for a refreshing kick. With almost no calories and plenty of fiber, they keep blood sugar stable while delivering antioxidants that slow aging from the inside out. Radishes deserve the top spot because they do what most vegetables can't. They detoxify, energize, and protect circulation all at once. For seniors looking to stay sharp, mobile, and strong, these little red roots are a must-have on the plate. So there you have it, the 4 vegetables every senior over 60 should avoid, and the 4 you should eat to stay strong, energized, and healthy. From corn, onions, potatoes, and cabbage that quietly damage your blood sugar, digestion, and circulation, to sweet potatoes, okra, watercress, and radishes that rebuild strength, protect your heart, and slow aging. This list shows the clear line between vegetables that drain life from your body and those that give it back. The truth is, aging doesn't have to mean weakness. It doesn't have to mean constant doctor visits or feeling tired all the time. By simply choosing smarter vegetables, you can protect your heart, your bones, and your independence for years to come. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these vegetables surprised you the most? And which one are you going to add or cut out from your meals this week? Drop your answer below. I read and reply to as many comments as I can, and your stories inspire thousands of other seniors watching too. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because the next choice you make could be the one that saves your health. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.